And now to this announcement from the White House.
He's acting Attorney General. Tomorrow I'm instructing Dan and everybody else that's involved in that very complicated process, which is going to go, I think, very quickly, that we are going to make him permanent Attorney General.
Okay, you heard it there. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche may be getting a promotion. President Trump says he will nominate Blanche to serve as the nation's top prosecutor. The potential new title comes after the dismissal of former Attorney General Pam Bondi just over 2 months ago. Let's go live to the White House and CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand. Natalie, thank you for your time today. What experience does Blanche bring to the table in this role?
So, Mugo, as we know, Blanche has been serving as acting Attorney General, so kind of being tested for the role. Prior to that, he was a Deputy Attorney General under Bondi during her time as Attorney General. And prior to that, he was a personal attorney for Trump, notably during the New York hush money trial in 2024. So there's a history here of being a longtime Trump ally. And he's also, announced moves recently that appeared to be aimed at pleasing the president. For instance, the charges announced against former FBI Director James Comey, also that controversial DOJ anti-weaponization fund aimed at compensating people who claim that they were unfairly targeted by previous administrations. Notably, the White House has had to back off that fund, now say it's off the table after a court ruling. But here's more of what the president said in a podcast interview with the New York Post about Todd Blanche.
Todd's doing a very good job at DOJ.
Will he be Attorney General, or have you decided?
I think he will, yeah.
You haven't got someone else in mind?
No.
Not Ron DeSantis?
I wanted to see how he's received. We put him as acting, and he's done a very good job.
And then the clip that you played in the setup, that was from a private event last night in the Rose Garden when the president also signaled that he would be making this official as early as today, or he said today. That clip posted to social media by a deputy White House chief of staff, Mugo.
And we know Blanche's new post will require Senate confirmation. Does he have the votes?
So that means that he's going to have to get enough support from Senate Republicans if he faces, opposition from the Democrats, which he is expected to. And we saw him clash with Senate Republicans over that DOJ fund. There was a contentious meeting not too long ago because a number of Republicans, including the Senate Majority Leader, voiced real concerns about that fund and taxpayer money being used in that way. So, we'll have to see. There is this growing coalition in the Senate of Republicans who have now lost their GOP primaries, including now Senator John Cornyn of Texas, Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana. They have now felt more empowered to speak out against the president at times, and in some cases vote against him. What is interesting is one of our producers over on Capitol Hill spoke to North Carolina's Tom Tillis, who's also been a critic at times of President Trump, and he said now that this fund is off the table, that could improve his chances, but it's all going to start, Mugo, with a confirmation hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee.
Okay, we'll see what happens during that hearing. Natalie Brand at the White House for us today. Thank you so much.